Okay, families, today is a test day. So I just kind of wanted to give you a tutorial to help you understand what you need to do to help your first grader take this test. Miss Prakaski's group and my group should be reading the stories on their own, and Mrs. Mancata's group may have an adult read the story to them. So once you are starting, you will see the screen, of course, and sign in just like normal. And then once you get, as it's thinking, you will get to the main page. And it's the same place that all the other assignments have been in. It's in the assignment box. And the test has been assigned to your first grader. They have never done this before, so this is something new. They will click on assignments, and then up will come all of the assignments that they have there. So here's Bob, and he's got a lot. So in any event, we're going to go ahead and start this one right here, which the first graders took the Friday before we left. So I will click start, and that's what your first grader will do. He or she will click start, and it will bring up the test. Now at the beginning of the test, there is a tutorial for them. So you get to this page, and if you over here in the far left, you push play, and then
you are going to answer some questions.
It will
to
help
show
them.
your teacher what you have learned. You will hear one question at a time, and then you will pick an answer to each one. Some questions.
Okay, so I'm going to pause that, but basically it goes over what all of these are. And so once you're finished with that part, you can click on go, and then your test will begin. Now, typically, Miss Prakaski and I both read parts of this to the first graders. So I'll just do the example. Here we go over here to the arrow, and this is what
you will read an article called "It Feels Good to Be Kind." It is about how you can be kind to others. Look at the words listen and haul in the boxes so that you will know how to read them in the article. After reading the article, you will answer some questions.
Okay, that's where I would stop it, because then that's where they get to read. So, and you can scroll down to see what else is on there. It's hard to do with one hand. So then once they have read this, and I usually encourage them to read it at least 2 times, and then they'll click go. And then so the same information, I'll read it to them, but again, my group and Miss Prakaski's group needs to be reading this on their own. They'll come over here, and when we actually take the test, we do read this part to them. So you can go ahead and have them push play.
What is one example of someone being useful? Feeling good.
Okay.
Washing dishes. Listening carefully.
So they would choose what they want, and then they would click go and move on to the next question. And so the story will remain on this side. So in case, if they're not certain about what the answer is over here, they can always look back in the text and reread it. So for the sake of time, I'm just going to answer questions. I don't know if they're right or not, but I'm just going to keep going through. So again, when you get to the next set of questions.
Why did the author write this article? He wants people to be kind. He wants people to help grow plants. He wants people to walk their dogs more.
Okay, I did not read the article, so I'm going to guess. But then we go on, and it keeps going. Questions. I'm just going to do the top of all of them because, yep. And so this part is the foundational skills part, and this part is the part that you will have them push play, and they will listen.
Choose the word began.
And so then they choose the word began, and then they click go to the next one. And then they continue to do that.
Choose the word should.
Until we get to the end.
Choose the word base.
And
choose the word face.
And go. Do a click. So it kind of tells you that we're nearing the end.
The word grape is missing 2 letters.
Choose
Choose the letters that complete the word grape.
And click go, and then again there will be more sentences, and this is the grammar portion.
Read the sentences. Sam likes cats. I like dogs. Which of these is the correct way to make the sentences into a compound statement?
And so,
Sam likes cats. I like dogs.
And then go. And again, pushing the button.
Read the questions. Can you come? Are you still sick? Which of these is the correct way
and then
to make
done, and then done. So when you get to this screen, it says submit test. All the questions have been attempted. Do you want to finish the test? Yes, you will want to finish the test. Now, if there's a disruption, like I don't know if you just heard my family try to come in, you can click stop and then come back to the story. When you're up in your assignments, it'll ask you if you want to continue, and you can continue if you want to. I push yes, submitting progress, test submitted. All right, and then it will see that when I come back, it will be gone. It will no longer be part of my assignments. All right, and then we can log out. So like this other one, I started and got disrupted, and so it will say say continue, so I can continue it. If you notice there's due dates, your child has a due date, and I think we have only a small window of 1 day, so they need to finish it by April 1st. So I would suggest that this might be your first thing that you do on Tuesday morning before anything else, and I will put that in the email. All right, good luck, families.